In this unit, we're going to focus on part 2 of the IELTS speaking test. This part of the speaking test is known as the individual long turn. So what does it involve? In part 2, the examiner gives you a task card. On this task card is a topic. You then have 1 minute to prepare. In this time, you can think about what you want to say and also make some notes. You then have to talk on your own for 1 to 2 minutes about the topic on the card. In this unit, you're going to learn how to make the most of your preparation time in part 2. Let's have a look at an example to see what happens at the beginning of part 2.
Okay, now let's move on to the second part of the exam. I'm going to give you a topic and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you start, you will have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say. You can make some notes if you like. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. Here is your paper and pencil, and here's your topic. I'd like you to describe a special occasion in your life, for example, a birthday, wedding, or a graduation.
So the first thing you need to do when the examiner gives you the task card is to read it carefully so that you understand what you have to talk about. In this case, the task card asks you to describe a special occasion in your life. This is your overall topic. The task card always begins with the word describe. You then need to look at the bullet points underneath. There are always 3 bullet points and they are a guide for the candidate. That is, they are there to help you think of what to say and also help you organise your talk. The bullet points always begin with a word such as where, when, who, what, how or why. So in the case of this task, you should talk about where and when the special occasion occurred and who was there. Underneath the bullet points, you'll see one final instruction. In this case, you're asked to explain how you felt on this special occasion. This final instruction often begins with explain why or explain how. Just remember that the bullet points are there as a guide to help you. The most important thing to do is to talk about the overall topic. Remember that before you speak, you have 1 minute of preparation time. During this time, you can make some notes on a piece of paper that the examiner will give you. It is not necessary to make notes, but writing notes can help you stay focused on the topic. Your notes are for your benefit only. They will not be marked by the examiner. It's best to keep your notes brief. Don't try to write whole sentences because remember, you only have 1 minute. If it helps you, you can use abbreviations and symbols. Let's take a look at an example. As you can see, this candidate has kept his notes brief. He has not written full sentences and he has used abbreviations and symbols. He has also tried to write something for each bullet point. So remember, in order to make the most of your 1 minute preparation time in part 2 of the IELTS speaking test, first analyse the task. Then make notes if you want to, so that you can plan what you're going to say.